What if I told you that the turmeric supplement sitting in your kitchen cabinet right now is delivering only a fraction of its true anti-inflammatory potential? Millions of people around the world turn to turmeric as their go-to natural remedy for inflammation, joint pain, and various health concerns. Yet, research reveals a surprising truth that few people are aware of. This golden spice, celebrated for its healing powers, is actually holding back most of its benefits. But before you think about tossing out your turmeric, stay with me, because in just a moment, I'll share a powerful, science-backed combination that can transform turmeric from a modest helper into a true inflammation-fighting powerhouse. Before we dive into this game-changing discovery, if you're joining our health journey for the first time, welcome to our growing community. We're building something truly special here, a space dedicated to sharing evidence-based health insights that can help you live your healthiest, most vibrant life. If you're excited to learn something new today, don't forget to hit that like button and make sure to subscribe so you never miss our upcoming videos on natural health solutions. And I'd love to know, where are you watching from? Drop your city or country in the comments below. It's always inspiring to see our global community coming together for better health. Here's what scientists have uncovered when studying turmeric supplementation in real people. When turmeric, or more specifically its active compound, curcumin, is consumed on its own, the body absorbs only a shockingly small amount of it. Multiple peer-reviewed studies have confirmed that curcumin has extremely poor bioavailability. In simpler terms, most of the curcumin you take in either breaks down before it ever reaches your bloodstream or simply passes through your system without being absorbed. According to research, after oral consumption, the majority of curcumin is excreted in the feces, with only trace amounts making it into the blood and tissues. And the challenge doesn't stop there. Studies show that even when curcumin does manage to enter the bloodstream, it degrades quickly. Scientists have found that curcumin is unstable at normal body pH levels and breaks down rapidly in watery environments. On top of that, your liver and intestines metabolize it so fast that very little ever reaches the organs where it's needed most to perform its healing work. This explains why so many people take turmeric supplements consistently, yet notice only minimal relief from inflammation or pain. If you've been disappointed by turmeric's results, you're not alone, and it's not your fault. The issue isn't with you or even with turmeric itself. The real problem is that we've been using it the wrong way all along. Now, you might be thinking about black pepper, and you're right. Black pepper contains a compound called piperine, which has been shown to enhance the absorption of curcumin. However, researchers have recently discovered something even more powerful, a natural combination that not only boosts absorption, but also combats inflammation through multiple biological pathways at once. This discovery has completely transformed how we understand and use turmeric for maximum benefit. The breakthrough came when scientists began studying tart cherries, specifically the Montmorency variety, grown primarily in Michigan. These are not your regular sweet cherries. Tart cherries are remarkably rich in compounds known as anthocyanins, the deep red pigments responsible for their vibrant color. Research has revealed that these anthocyanins possess strong anti-inflammatory effects, capable of blocking specific enzymes linked to inflammation. In fact, studies show that tart cherries contain significantly higher levels of anthocyanins than sweet cherries, making them a potent natural ally for fighting inflammation. Clinical trials on tart cherry juice have delivered truly impressive results. In one randomized controlled study published in the journal Nutrients, older adults aged 65 to 80 drank 480 milliliters of tart cherry juice daily for 12 weeks. By the end of the study, participants experienced a 25% reduction in C-reactive protein levels, a major marker of systemic inflammation. They also showed an 11% decrease in oxidized LDL cholesterol and measurable improvements in DNA repair activity, suggesting enhanced cellular protection. The benefits of tart cherries aren't limited to older adults either. Research involving athletes has shown equally striking outcomes. In a study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition, 54 healthy runners consumed tart cherry juice for 7 days leading up to a long-distance relay race, covering more than 26 kilometers. Those who drank the tart cherry juice reported significantly less muscle soreness during and after the event compared to those given a placebo.
Scientists attributed these benefits to the fruit's exceptional antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. But here's where things get truly fascinating. When tart cherries are combined with turmeric, something extraordinary happens. Scientific research has revealed something truly remarkable about tart cherries. Studies published in respected journals show that anthocyanins found in tart cherries can inhibit cyclooxygenase, COX enzymes, the very same inflammation pathway that popular pain relief drugs like ibuprofen target. In particular, these anthocyanins have been shown to decrease the activity of both COX-1 and COX-2 enzymes. In other words, tart cherries naturally block one of the body's major inflammation pathways, precisely the same mechanism that pharmaceutical companies aim for with their anti-inflammatory drugs. Now imagine combining these powerful tart cherry compounds with turmeric's star component, curcumin. Curcumin works through a completely different mechanism. It targets the NF-kappa B pathway, which functions as one of the body's master inflammation control switches. Research published in the Journal of Immunology and other peer-reviewed journals has demonstrated that curcumin inhibits NF-kappa B activation by preventing the phosphorylation and degradation of I-kappa alpha. This action ultimately blocks the expression of genes responsible for promoting inflammation.
When you bring these two natural powerhouses together, curcumin from turmeric and anthocyanins from tart cherries, you create what scientists call a synergistic effect. That means you're shutting down inflammation through two distinct biological pathways at the same time, producing a more comprehensive anti-inflammatory response than either compound could deliver alone. The scientific evidence supporting this combination is both fascinating and compelling. A groundbreaking study published in 2021 in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences investigated patients with colorectal adenomatous polyps, precancerous lesions often linked to chronic inflammation. In this clinical trial, 27 patients received either a combination of curcumin and anthocyanin supplements or a placebo for 4 to 6 weeks prior to their scheduled polyp removal surgery. The results were remarkable. Those who received the curcumin-anthocyanin combination showed a significant, borderline reduction in NF-kappa B expression within adenoma tissue with a geometric mean ratio of 0.72. Additionally, researchers observed a trend toward reduced markers of cell proliferation, suggesting that this natural pairing may help not only reduce inflammation, but also slow down abnormal cellular growth. The researchers concluded that combining anthocyanins with curcumin produced a beneficial modulation of key tissue biomarkers related to inflammation and cell proliferation. In simpler terms, this means the combination worked at the cellular level to calm inflammation and support healthier tissue function. To understand why this is so powerful, let's look at what's happening inside your body. Inflammation isn't a single process, it's a complex network of biological pathways. Under normal circumstances, inflammation serves a vital purpose. It helps your body heal from injury or infection. But when these pathways remain chronically activated, stuck in the on position, they begin to fuel long-term inflammation, contributing to conditions like arthritis, cardiovascular disease, and many other chronic illnesses.
Curcumin from turmeric helps by switching off one of the body's major inflammatory control centers, the NF-kappa B pathway. Meanwhile, anthocyanins from tart cherries tackle inflammation from another direction by inhibiting COX enzymes. Together, these two natural compounds work in harmony, providing broad-spectrum inflammation control that addresses the issue from multiple angles at once. So, what does this powerful partnership mean for your everyday life? Quite a lot, actually. Numerous studies have documented curcumin's remarkable benefits for joint health. Systematic reviews and meta-analyses have shown that curcumin supplementation can significantly reduce key inflammatory markers, including C-reactive protein, CRP, tumor necrosis factor, alpha, and interleukin-6. Some clinical trials have even found curcumin to be as effective as certain prescription anti-inflammatory drugs in reducing pain and improving mobility in people with osteoarthritis. Tart cherry juice has shown similarly promising results. Research published in Current Developments in Nutrition revealed that tart cherry juice consumption helped lower uric acid levels in overweight and obese adults, a critical finding since high uric acid is a major contributor to gout and joint inflammation.
When you combine these two natural ingredients, curcumin and tart cherry anthocyanins, you're not just supporting your joints, you're giving your entire body a scientifically backed dual-action defense against inflammation. In a randomized, placebo-controlled crossover study, participants who consumed 240 milliliters of tart cherry juice daily for 4 weeks experienced a significant reduction in serum uric acid levels compared to those taking a placebo. This finding is especially important for individuals suffering from gout, a painful and debilitating form of inflammatory arthritis caused by excess uric acid buildup. By combining tart cherry anthocyanins with curcumin, you get a powerful dual-action strategy to support joint comfort and reduce inflammation naturally.
Athletes and physically active individuals also face unique challenges when it comes to managing inflammation and recovery. A systematic review on exercise recovery found that consuming tart cherry juice for several days before and after intense physical activity led to faster strength recovery and a noticeable reduction in inflammatory markers. Interestingly, the review highlighted that timing plays a crucial role. Participants who began drinking tart cherry juice before exercise experienced the greatest benefits. Researchers even coined the term pre-covery to describe this proactive approach to reducing inflammation and enhancing recovery before damage occurs. But the benefits of tart cherry juice don't stop at joint and muscle health. It can also improve your sleep quality. A pilot study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food investigated 15 older adults with chronic insomnia. In this randomized double-blind crossover study, participants drank tart cherry juice for 2 weeks, and the results were impressive. The tart cherry group showed statistically significant improvements in all measured sleep parameters, including sleep duration and efficiency. Researchers attributed these effects to the natural melatonin content in tart cherries, combined with their potent anti-inflammatory properties that help promote more restful, restorative sleep. The best part? Creating this powerful combination of turmeric and tart cherry is surprisingly simple. With just a few natural ingredients, you can unlock a potent, science-backed blend that supports joint health, faster recovery, and better sleep, all by harnessing nature's own anti-inflammatory powerhouses.
To create this powerful anti-inflammatory drink, you'll need just a few simple ingredients. Start with 1 cup, or roughly 240 milliliters, of pure tart cherry juice. Make sure it's 100% juice with no added sugars or sweeteners. Always check the label carefully, as many commercial cherry juices contain added sugar, which can counteract the health benefits. For best results, look for Montmorency tart cherry juice, the specific variety used in most scientific studies due to its high anthocyanin content. Next, add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. You can use a high-quality organic turmeric powder, or if you prefer a fresher option, finely grate fresh turmeric root. Finally, include a small pinch of black pepper. This is essential because the piperine in black pepper significantly enhances curcumin absorption in the body. Once you've added all the ingredients, mix them thoroughly. You can use a blender for a smooth texture, or shake the mixture vigorously in a closed container. The natural tartness of the cherry juice beautifully balances turmeric's earthy bitterness, making this blend much more pleasant to drink than plain turmeric water. Timing is another key factor in getting the most from this combination. Research suggests that the best time to consume this drink may depend on your goals. If you're looking to improve sleep quality, have it in the evening before bed. The tart cherry juice's natural melatonin content supports better sleep, as demonstrated in studies on older adults with insomnia who drank it nightly.
For athletes or active individuals, timing it around your workouts can make a big difference. Studies indicate that drinking tart cherry juice for several days before intense exercise, continuing throughout the training or event, and for a few days afterward can help speed up recovery, reduce muscle soreness, and control inflammation more effectively. While this turmeric tart cherry combination is backed by promising scientific evidence, it's important to approach it with realistic expectations. Natural compounds don't work as quickly or as aggressively as pharmaceutical drugs. Their effects are gentler and more gradual, building up over time. In most studies, participants used these ingredients consistently for several weeks before significant improvements were observed. For example, older adults in tart cherry trials experienced a 25% drop in C-reactive protein levels within 12 weeks, while patients in curcumin and anthocyanin studies showed measurable improvements in inflammation markers after 4 to 6 weeks. Remember, inflammation is a complex and highly individual process. What produces dramatic results for one person might bring more subtle changes for another. Your genetics, overall diet, lifestyle habits, and health status all play a role in how your body responds. The key is consistency. Give yourself at least 1 to 2 weeks of daily use before assessing how it's working for you, and continue long enough to let your body fully experience the benefits of this natural, science-backed combination. Think of this turmeric and tart cherry combination as one part of a broader anti-inflammatory lifestyle rather than a standalone remedy. You'll see the best and most lasting results when it's paired with regular physical activity, effective stress management, sufficient sleep, and a nutrient-rich diet built around whole, unprocessed foods. These lifestyle habits work synergistically with natural compounds like curcumin and anthocyanins to reduce inflammation and promote overall health.
Before incorporating this drink into your daily routine, it's important to check with your healthcare provider, especially if you're currently taking medications. Both turmeric and tart cherries can have mild effects on blood clotting, so people using blood-thinning medications such as warfarin or antiplatelet drugs should consult their doctor first. Likewise, if you're managing diabetes, keep in mind that tart cherry juice contains natural sugars. 1 cup typically provides around 30 to 40 grams of carbohydrates, so it's wise to monitor your blood glucose levels closely. Although studies in overweight and obese adults showed that tart cherry juice didn't significantly alter blood glucose or insulin levels over 4 weeks, individual responses can vary. You should also consider the calorie content of the juice. Most research studies used about 180 calories worth of tart cherry juice per day. To maintain balance, you can substitute it for other beverages, rather than adding it on top of your regular intake. The good news is that most participants in these studies tolerated the combination very well, with compliance rates above 90%, indicating it's both safe and easy to stick with. Together, turmeric and tart cherry juice offer a scientifically supported, natural approach to managing inflammation. By targeting 2 distinct inflammatory pathways, NF-kappa B and COX enzymes, this pairing delivers a more complete anti-inflammatory effect than either ingredient can achieve alone. Research consistently demonstrates benefits for reducing inflammatory markers, improving joint comfort, enhancing exercise recovery, and even supporting cardiovascular and metabolic health.
The beauty of this approach lies in its simplicity and accessibility. It requires no complicated preparation or expensive supplements, just 2 natural ingredients working in harmony with your body's own healing mechanisms. Be patient and give your body time to respond. In clinical studies, noticeable improvements typically appeared after 4 to 12 weeks of consistent use. Pay close attention to how you feel, whether it's reduced joint stiffness, better sleep, faster recovery, or a general sense of vitality. These subtle yet powerful changes are signs that your body is responding to this gentle, evidence-based anti-inflammatory support. Do you find yourself waking up with less stiffness these days? Are your joints feeling more flexible and comfortable? Maybe your post-workout soreness isn't as intense as it used to be, or perhaps you've started sleeping more peacefully through the night. Remember, managing chronic inflammation is not an overnight fix. It takes time, patience, and consistency. If this video gave you valuable insights into natural ways to manage inflammation, let us know by typing "yes" in the comments below. That single word tells us that this information helped you, and it motivates us to keep creating more science-backed, evidence-based content for your health and well-being. If you enjoyed learning about this powerful combination of turmeric and tart cherry, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so you never miss our upcoming videos on natural health, nutrition science, and functional medicine. Also, please share this video with anyone you know who struggles with inflammation, joint pain, or simply wants to take a more natural approach to better health. Knowledge grows stronger when shared, And together, we're building a community that values informed, research-driven natural health choices. Thank you so much for watching and for being part of our growing family. Until next time, take good care of yourself, stay consistent with your healthy habits, and keep making choices that bring you closer to your best, healthiest self.